I don't know why I didn't believe you when you said you weren't the killer. I should have. And now you're like this.
What the hell are you doing in here?
I wanted to talk to Logan.
I got a news flash for you. He can't talk. He's in a coma. You put him there. And if he was awake, you would be the last person that he'd want to talk to, Lulu.
Did you see that? His hand moved. It was only a little bit and for a second, but his hand moved. I wasn't imagining it. He actually did it. I felt it. Does that mean that he's starting to come out of it? Maybe actually might get better.
Well, thanks to you, Lulu. I wouldn't be so sure.
Figure out you made a mistake? That I really don't know where Michael is?
What I figured out is I need to motivate you to remember. It's been well documented that some comatose patients, even though they can't actually hear, respond to people spending time with them, talking to them, especially people they care about. Well, she's the one that put him in here. She's the one that attacked him, went off on him like most Spencer women like to do.
You really do not want to go there right now.
What I want is you out of here. How is it possible that she's any good? I mean, she's the one that thought he was a serial killer. Picked up a monkey wrench and clubbed him, for crying out loud, after she kicked his heart around. You're the one that's not doing your son any good right now. And I don't have to tell you that even though you feel like your heart's been kicked around by a woman, you don't stop loving them. Excuse me. It's pretty clear you love music. Wow. It's a way to deal with being locked up in here, isn't it? Play piano? Well, if things don't change, that's going to end real quick. Especially if the only fingers you're going to have left are to play chopsticks. You see, at the rate it's going, Trevor is not worried to have you back. As a matter of fact, his world is probably better off without you in it, especially now that he has your sister to hide behind. Claudia does not strike as the family type. I mean, she already left you when you were kids once. Left you trapped with your psycho father who put a bullet in your mother. A bullet that Daddy meant for you. And the way I'm thinking, Claude's just waiting to do it all over again. So the only person who's going to save you now, Johnny, is you.
I'm the one who should be scared here. But it's pretty clear the only person who's scared in this room is you.
Look, I don't care what Dr. Drake said. You got no business in here.
Don't you ever speak about my mother that way again. You and I both know that you killed Rick Weber and let my mom take the blame. And the only reason that I haven't told my father is so that he won't go to prison for killing you. And you have no right to judge me about what happened with Logan, because when you found out that the killer had a rib injury, you wondered the same thing I did. You wondered if it could have been the son that you never really knew, the son that you dumped like garbage when he was born.
That's still no excuse here.
Don't make me out to be the villain. Just so that you can play protective father so you feel better about yourself. Logan loves me. He still does. And what we feel about each other is none of your business. So if you care anything about your son, you're going to listen to what the doctor said and let me stay here and talk to him and try and bring him back.
You're scared that you're wrong. that we don't have Michael and you've made a mistake. You've gone this far, you've taken this stand, and now you're wondering how you can back off without waging a war for all the wrong reasons.
Shut him up. Get him up there.
And still, you are no closer to having your son back.
You know what? I can send pieces of you to Trevor just to let him know that I need business. But I don't think it would have the desired effect. But I know one thing. These pretty tunes won't sound the same with a bunch of missing notes. You know what? I'm gonna let you have your fingers for now because I'm feeling charitable. You're gonna be making a phone call anyway to Trevor to convince him to give me my son back. Make Trevor reason. Convince him to give me my son back. It's in your best interest.
And if I can't?
24 hours. If my son isn't back with me, if I'm not holding my son in 24 hours, that's how long you got left on this planet. 24 hours starting from now.
Boss, what if he is telling the truth? What if he really doesn't know? What if they don't have Michael?
They have him. Hey, I don't want you to do this to me right now, okay? Don't be Jason. Don't question me.
I'm sorry that I hurt you. And I know I did. A lot of times. You told me how you felt about me, and I told myself that I was being honest with you. That it wasn't fair. The way that I defended Johnny and took care of him, got so close to him. You talked about the girl that you dreamed of when you were in Iraq. One who would take your life in a whole other direction, wipe away all the bad stuff that happened before. The girl with the amber eyes. And it scared me. The idea of being that girl. Of meaning that much to someone, really. And I know what it's like to love someone so much that your heart throws your brain out the window. That's what happened to me and Dylan, and you all know how that turned out. I wasn't honest with you, Logan, I know that. But I want to be. So I need you to wake up so that we can make this right.
My eyes, your lips touched my lips. Oh, I felt so alive. My first, my last, my always, my
Hello?
It's me.
sweetest gift.